Slingshots Killer. Good morning, everyone. Yep, 3 minutes. 3 minutes to 9. I'm a bit early. Yeah, well, it's okay. This crazy fool, ripe age of 71, dumb as always, gross, slop loser. And his wifey is just as dumb. His wifey? He knows nothing and is nothing, has done nothing and does nothing, a complete narcissist. Original Flying Circus, I never figure out who Slim is. Well, he did not use his name, so he used an alias. And we know that an alias can also refer to Franco, the Wacko, the Cracko. Staying up for New Year's, I bet because of his blood pressure issue. Or maybe because the adults will be in the other room, living free to wander room to room. You know what he's good at. Flaming teenagers, flaming children, eating on the bed with a banana and anything that he find interesting. But Franco, are you not a wacko? Hello, hubby 99. Good morning to wifey 99. And have a happy new year, 2026, round the corner. Less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours, right? About 15 to 16 hours more, and it will be 2026. All the best wishes to you, all the good lucks, and all the good fortunes. And talking about good luck, good fortunes, mommy, well, our little poodle, dirty poodle, or as I call her, the Medusa, and of late, Mrs. Mary Ann Franco or Frankenstein, or Mary Ann Frankenstein, yes, right. Where is she? Looks like she's not around for the past couple of days. Not coming after me, the alien, or you will say, what is that? What is that? The leaders. The leaders. What? The leaders? Or am I paid by the leaders to talk about you? Right? Put the noodles. Where are you? Where have you been? Oh, don't worry. I think she is taking care of her mama ass. I think she is taking care of her mama ass because she does not like overseas foreign workers doing a maid job or a caretaker job. But now she is occupied with one. She's occupied with one because like she does not want any OFC workers from Philippines going overseas to earn a decent living, rather than she open her legs and say that she is only a single customer. Come on, Mistress and Boone. We all know that you service so many that is not countable, or we have lost count of the numbers you have serviced, including the famous one, the Starbucks Richard at CDO Manila, right? Mistress Mary Ann Batagalia or Butagalia. Happy New Year advance, cause I will going to mountain today. Okay, have fun, enjoy, have lechon. Yes, have lechon and celebrate the coming New Year. Celebrate celebrate in style and show us all the gathering, all the videos, all the lechons, all the beers, which this Mistress Mary Ann cannot afford to buy. Like she said the last Christmas, she said, I got a bottle of beer, but I'm not drinking. A bottle of beer. So proud of it. Wow. So proud of it, right, Mary Ann? Don't worry, it's the end of the year. I'm just having lots of fun, telling all sorts of silly things, crazy things. And now we get back to this Franco, the Krakow or the Wacko. Right, Franco, why do you want to talk about Slim? Why do you want to talk about Slim woman? And why do you want to talk about Slim woman and the kids or the baby? 1 year old, as you say. Does it interfere with your lives, Franco? Does it mess up with your life, what they're doing? Do you have no other subject to talk about other than other people? Franco, it's all about other people. And it's all about other people's safety. What about yours? What about yours, Franco, the Krakow Wacko? You don't mention anything about yours. You don't say anything about you going to the wedding. Yes, one of your kids from the 8 kids that you have, that you so-called call yours. Interesting, isn't it? The kids, yours, not having any of the family tree name at all, and you call it yours, is it? Oh, don't worry. I think we all know. You are taking care of feeding Jimmy's kids. Jimmy kids, right? And you say that Jimmy's wife is your girlfriend. Wow, committing adultery. That is a serious sin in the eyes of God. But we know you don't pray to God, isn't it? Because you like to get sniper to kill Trump? Be careful. Kash Patel is waiting at the gate in where? At the entrance to the United States of America. Frank, if FBI Kash Patel don't get you, Barry will have time having you around. Yes, Barry is going to have a good time having you around. And as you know, or as we all know, we love to see what is going to happen, and we will want to know what exactly happened, or should I say, what it is like to be together with Barry as you put him there. Yeah, as you put him there, don't get upset, don't get angry, don't get mad. Oh, you cannot get mad. Then you got to pop pills into your mouth, right, Franco? You know why? Blood pressure, right? Don't forget about that pills that controls your blood pressure. Hey, not only blood pressure, Franco, what about diabetics? What about diabetics? You don't like to eat rice? There's one thing when you go to the Philippines that you must not miss at all. Because most of the foreigners that also drop by or stay in the Philippines, they also eat rice. Because why? Their partners love rice because it's life. You should ask Gildo. Hey, Gildo, don't you eat any rice at all? Wow. Because Franco does not eat rice. Why? Gildo, you can buy him some of the mountain rice. Yes, mountain rice. That is brown in color, right? Franco? Brown rice, as they call it. And that is for people with diabetics, right? So, What happened to your eyesight? As you say, you can't read clearly. What happened? What happened to your eyesight that you cannot read clearly? I can read. Happy New Year advance, cause I will going to mountain today. That is exactly what is written. Yes, not perfect English, but I can know. I do know what it is referring to. And it is from Mummy May Life Journey. Correct? Franco, what about you? Cannot read? Or maybe even the touch screen where you want to go off when you ended your live streaming. You can't find where you're supposed to touch. Oh, very, very bad eyesight, isn't it? Or when you want to go to the particular chat with the person avatar there, and you want to touch and want to open it up and see who is the subscriber, who is that subscriber, where is he from, how many videos or short the fella have up in his or her channel, and you can't find it. Wow, that is very bad, Franco. That is very bad. I guess at least Slim can do all the crazy things that every YouTuber wants to do out there. Yes, most of the YouTuber out there, they are searching, experiencing, experimenting with all kinds of gadgets, all kinds of sticks, right? Or selfie sticks, at least you call it, or maybe camera stand, or whatever that they can find, so that they can make some videos out there for us all to enjoy. What about you, Franco, Craco, Waco? Do you drive? Do you own a vehicle? Do you go around anywhere? I guess, wow, you does nothing other than go after everyone out there. Oh, internet monster. Oh, Voice Furious. Thank you. Voice Furious. Yeah, my voice are very loud and my voice are very firm. And I like to go about calling those, like your friend called idiots out there. Idiots out there. Yes. Those idiots out there, I love to call them out. Because that are the trolls that we do not want in YouTube world. Right, monster? You don't want all those idiots out there. Yes. Especially like this, who? Frank Battaglia. Frank Battaglia. And the other one, Princess Mary Ann. Because why? They go bad mouthing about all those YouTubers, all those YouTubers family, all those YouTubers children. And they will criticize, they will make story up, they will badmouth, and they will call out names, call them names. So, am I not wrong to get rid of them like I have get rid of a few of them? You see, I'm one troll, you can see my face. That's why I'm not afraid to talk about it. But there are lots of trolls out there that don't have a face. Internet monster, thank you for the $5. Happy belated Christmas and Happy New Year 2026. I hope all the best wishes will come true. And like all the best wishes, I also wish you good life, healthy life, and good fortune. Yes, we all wish people good, everything that is good in this world, but not criticize, make up stories, talk bad, and swear and curse at other people. Like all this Frank Battaglia that is good at, and he's very happy that he said, oh, I got Jay Stillman putting up some of the articles or some of the documents about his deportation, Frank Battaglia deportation, and he's very mad with Slim. And he's also very, very mad with Slim. What? Jolina, the woman, or his woman? So, Franco, did I get it wrong? Did I get it wrong that you're one of the undesirable out there that wants even your president to be dead? You are a terrorist. You are a terrorist, Frank Battaglia. And I'm very, very accurate in what I want to say because that is what you says out there. Right? Franco? You're a wacko. You're nothing else. Like they call you a loser. No next to nothing. Like you always say, I know a lot about, I know a little everything. Wow. That means a little about everything makes you clever, a genius, an intelligent guy, a smart one, or a smart ass. Franco, what is it? Which one is it? Why do you need to go after Slim and family and kids? Why? Have you got nothing else to talk about other than someone else? Family? Why? Tell us. Why do you go after Slim? Why do you go after Slim woman? Why do you go after Slim toddler? Because you got nothing else to talk about? Why do you care so much? Other than just give advice and say, hey, Slim, be careful, what you're doing out there is a bit dangerous for your family. But no, you badmouth the whole family. Right? And you think you're a man. You're a little boy in a man's body that got two tiny little lizard eggs between the legs. Franco, that's what you are. That's what you are. Because even when you go live streaming, most of the time you hide your stupid looking face. You dare not to what? Show yourself up on screen. Because why? You mean no picture? No picture, no fault, and you think you can escape? No, it's the voice. It's your channel. And you cannot run away. It's your voice, it's your channel, and you can't go away, and you cannot run away. When anything was produced or anything that will be produced in the House of Law, including your video clips that they presented with your channel name, you see, the court can subpoena YouTube for your information, your name, your channel, and every detail that is recorded in YouTube world. Franco, are you that stupid not to know that the court can subpoena all the informations? Right? Even my information, the courts can do anything. It's not that they cannot do anything. They have the right. You don't have. Right, Franco? That means you don't show your face, you can escape. No. You can't run away. Like I said, and I call you out that you are a terrorist. You want Donald Trump to be killed. And say that the next bullet better not miss it. Is it not true? I call you a terrorist. You should go back to your country in America and say it loud over there. Why are you so afraid? Why do you hide? Why do you need to hide in Bantayan like a fugitive and act like a what? Big man? Wow. You act like a big man when you are in Bantayan, the tiny island. And you want to have the president killed? Wow. That means you're very big. You're very brave. You're a big man. And what? Are you not committing? a serious crime? You see, no one in YouTube wants anybody to be killed except you, including the bullet that you said better not miss. Right? Frank Battaglia? Wow. That's why now you're very afraid. Huh? You're afraid that you get deported. You're afraid that you end up in Barry's cell. And you're also very afraid that you'll be shipped out to the USA. Right? Franco, Krakow, the Wacko. Is it not true? Huh? You go after Jim. You go after Jay. Huh? You go after Popeye. And you think you're a man? You're not a man at all. You're just a little boy. A little boy in a man's body, Franco. That's what you are. And you behave like you know everything. And you think your channel is all about information, which we know is garbages or shit talks. And you think, what? You can get away with it? No, you're not going to get away with it this time. You know what is awaiting for you, Franco. Morning, Raven. Happy New Year to you too. All the best wishes, all the good lucks, and all the good fortunes for you for the coming New Year 2026. That is what we wish other people all and everyone out there, Franco, but not you. You want people to die. You curse and swear their families. What is good about you? Huh? Choice of voice? What kind of voice do you have that anyone will want to believe you other than bad-mouthing, name-calling, criticizing, telling people to die? Wow. That's all you have? That's all you have, Franco? Happy New Year, original flying circus. Year of the horse, Gildo's year. Yeah, Gildo's year, correct. And I hope, and I should say, Gildo, send him off. Get rid of him. It's no good for your family. Because you know, he only badmouth every other family, including yours, if you do not remember or you do not know, including taking your children's photo or teenagers that is sitting on top of the bed, eating bananas. What kind of perverted mindset do this Franco have? Is he okay? Is he mad? Is he a sex maniac? Is he a pervert? Franco, you're all in one. You're all in one. And you go after Barry because he called you a pedophile. And you put him in jail because he called you a pedophile. Why do you get upset about? Lots of people call me that name too. I couldn't care less what they call. Why are you so sensitive about being called a pedophile? You see, Frank Battaglia, you're one. In other words, you're one because you get upset when Barry call you dad. And exactly as you behave and exactly as you respond, is it not true? Your instincts tells you that, yeah, I'm one. I'm going to get him like you want to get Jay Stillman for what he posted out there about your deportation. And you say it's what? It's a lie. It's not true. How can they get the documents? How can they lay their hands on it? And you should know very well, Franco. OFC Happy New Year, boss. From Raven. Frail listened to Clint Eastwood. A man got to know his limitations. Yes, Clint Eastwood. Right, the old cowboy movie. That he doesn't love Clint Eastwood. He only loves Drew Barrymore. Because he got more and more and more, right? Frank, you love Drew Barrymore, isn't it? You are so obsessed with her when she's still a teenager or a little girl. And you say you know her? Oh, wow, that's a great one. Oops, was busy kissing wifey. It's all right. We are just having fun. Frank limitation is 9-year-old. Wow, 9-year-old, never grow up. Oh, no. Because he loves the 9-year-old one. The story about the mushroom man who have a kid sitting on his lap. Right, Franco? That's all about you, isn't it? Everything is all about someone else. Every live streaming is about other people. What about yourself? Why don't you tell us about yourself other than we know that, like some of them says out there, that you do not know when your brother passed away? Oh, the undead, or unliving, like you call it? Wow, which one? Undead or unliving? Sometimes you get messed up. Sometimes you miss the point too, Franco. Reward the wifey for her cooking for tomorrow. Yes, New Year Day over there. Eve of New Year. Judas year. Lots of love. Not lots of laughter, lots of love. Because Franco cannot offer any love at all. I reviewed comments. Right. Correct. So now, Franco, who are you going to go after next? Why is it not about yourself? Why is it not about your safety? Why is it not about you driving any vehicles? Oh, he said he owns some vehicle. He said he drives some. But I can only say one thing. We have never seen him driving any. We have never seen his driving license. And we have only seen his passport anyway. What happened? Where's your passports? What happened to your passports? What happened to your visa? What happened to your ID? Identification card? What happened? Where are all of it? Do you drive? Or you get very upset when Popeye says that you work in the park picking up what? Condoms? Used one? So you're very upset. Is that your occupation? Other than we know, you are not listed for military, for navy. So you run away from what you are supposed to be, right? Serve the country and become a veteran. So in other words, you are not a veteran. And you talk a lot about other people, like Nico, that is a veteran. Like Popeye, that is also a veteran. What about you? What have you got? What have you achieved in life, Franco? Tell us, what have you achieved in life other than you get a caregiver, which you list in the documents, because she's staying with you, right? And you come around this YouTube world and tell everyone that is your girlfriend, but is that your girlfriend or is that Jimmy's wife? Franco, get it correct. Get it correct. Because why? Because the arm, the long hands of the law is coming after you. They're coming after you. Raven knocking Stang up against the rope. Franco has a hunchback like Tootles the turtle. Or Ninja Turtle, because he's very brave. So maybe he went to the Ninja Turtle channels and he thinks he's a Ninja Turtle. Go! Franco is nothing but a Franco ATM machine. Right, money machine. One of the stupidest foreigner out there. Yep. He is really very... No, he is very smart in giving money away. Go! He is extremely smart in giving money away. And the one that profits or enjoy it will be Gildo, right? And Gildo will be the one that is the happiest because Gildo will give some of it to her husband by the name Jimmy Franco. Wow, not only you feed your girlfriend with money, you also feed your girlfriend husband with money. Oh, Franco just buying his love with what girl would deal with somebody like him unless there was money involved? That's why I said Franco pays Gildo. Gildo gets the money, gives some of it to Jimmy so that Jimmy can have fun and have a few beers and say, oh, this is from Franco. Right? Franco, is that not true? You give Gildo the money, Gildo will give some of the money to Jimmy, and Jimmy will go to the Sari store and get a few bottles of Red Horse and say, thank you, Franco. I love the Red Horse. OFC, I'm so pissed at him. That's all. He's Omi hated. Yeah, full circles of hate. Full circles of hate. Go. He spent 100k USD on that house plus constant maintenance per Franco. Yet it's happy. He pays no rent. Wow. Pay no rent, but maintenance he got to pay for what? Repairs here and there. Ever knows a bigger retard? If you hit him too hard, he ignores you. Like me, cause he makes him cry. Yeah, correct. Flying Circus, that is very true. It was all about Slim, but he managed to fit me in on the last 5 minutes of his show. Lots of laughter. Bye-bye. LOL also means loss of love. Right? If you rent, you're not stuck in one place with neighbors. That's very true. You can go about and everywhere. You can say, okay, time for me to move to somewhere else. But no, he cannot. He's stuck to one place. He is stuck to one place. Who is Slim? If you rent, you're not a neighbor. Welcome, Popeye. Happy New Year to all. Happy New Year to all. What can I say? Frank really loves me. Lots of love. Hello, Mr. Popeye from Gogo Bobo. Yeah, because Frank does not remember or do not have anything to talk about any other one out there that is good. he will only say everything that is bad about everyone, but he did not remember what he has talked about and what he has done out there exactly. That is all about him too. So, Franco, when you talk about someone else out there, why don't you ask yourself, did I do it? Did I did it? Have I done it? Or is it me that is also doing the same thing out there? Right, Franco? But no, it's all about someone else. What about Gildo? Did you pay her? Did you feed her? Did you call her your girlfriend? Is that not true? So you are also being sucked up by Gildo. Is that not true? Is that not true? And you say that house is yours. And you say that in the tax return, your name is there. Whose tax return? Yours, Gildo? I don't think you submit tax return to your country because you haven't been in your country for the past more than 10 years. Raven, Gogo and Flying, good to see you all. Right. Okay. And bye-bye. Thanks for the Samuel casting. Fun to hang with the guys. Yes, because why? If you were to go to Frank's voice of choice, you won't be able to comment. He'll block you, he'll kick you out, and he'll get rid of you, and he's very happy to do that. So when we are all over at Pop's Eyes channel, he's very pissed off because why? There are lots of us all over at Popeye Place, and we can comment, we can say anything, and we can piss him off. And that's one thing he does not want, does not like at all. Correct, Franco? Why do you block me? Why do you block Popeye? Why do you block Flying Circus and the rest of us? Because why? What we say out there hurts your eyes? Wow, that's very true, isn't it? I hope at least Franco got a blowjob for all that money he gives to Gilda. OFC, his math is not correct. 100K divided by 9 years divided by 12 months. That's 925 USD a month so far, not including his maintenance and taxes. Wow, that means he's broke. Go. He did from the dog. OFC, anytime sorry about today. Very busy getting ready for New Year Eve. Correct. There we have something else to do, all of us. It's hilarious. The guy stole all dolls and such from the Frank. Oh, I'm laughing with tears of joy. Franco. That's true. He knows he cannot defend his statement, so he blocked us. See? What Raven said is true, Franco. You block all of us because you do not want to hear what we have to say about you. So you got to block us. Even I'm blocked before I can make any comments to your channel. Like Popeye said, pre-block, right? Because you're afraid of my comments, you're afraid of what I can say about you and what I'm going to say about you. But remember one thing, Franco. I have my own live streaming, and I like to talk about the type of character like you, like Princess Mary Ann Batakalia. And there's some more out there that I talk about, and some of them are not available anymore. I get rid of them, like they said. Where is he? Oh, he's not around. Like the one handle that someone used the name, Drew Arthur Nodi. That belongs to someone. but someone else uses that name to go around YouTube. I got rid of him, and he's not around, and I know he's around with the wife, right? On and off, you can see him in her wife's channel, but he's not around. It's okay. I don't want to mess with people that is already, not YouTube, and I don't want to talk about it. Not like you talk about Fazio. What has Fazio done to you? He's already 6 feet underground, right? Franco, why do you want to talk about dead people? I got a cemetery there, given to me by your wife, Princess Mary Ann, and she wants me to be dead in that cemetery. So I say, oh, it's okay. It belongs to me now. So I can call anyone I want to go there to be next to my body in that cemetery that she gave to me. Right, Mary Ann, Batagalia. So Frank, would you like to rest in hell in my cemetery in Butuan? Bye-bye, busy here too. Just got back from a condensed milk run. Okay, all right. So you're baking some cakes? Frank has pre-come and pre-blocked poor little fella. Wow, that is very interesting to know. Pre-come. Wow. What? You splatter all over before you insert your little tooth into the hole? That is already 8 times bigger than the rest of the world. Stang has no respect for the dead. That is very true. And he wish what? This one? Who is the name? Ricky? Drama to die too because he called him a fat slob. Well, Frank, what about your symptoms? Diabetic because we don't see you consuming any rice. Diabetic because your tea is only filled up with lime and turmeric and all the shit that you can find out there. Because why? You don't put sugar in it because you have diabetics. And I think it's at an advanced stage also, isn't it? Not to mention that you got high blood pressure, Franco. Abnormal high blood pressure. And you cannot be stressed. So you got to take some medications like benzo pills or whatever because you cannot sleep too. And what did you do 2 days ago at 10 plus p.m.? You go about talking about what? Gym orders came. And inside the order, the box, there is a magnifying glass. What's the use of the magnifying glass at 10 plus p.m. at night? Franco, you mean it's for him? Or is that you cannot find your little mushroom that you say is for him so that he can find his little mushroom? But at 10 p.m. plus, you're already asleep. Why did you get up and make a video about it? A very short one. That means you cannot find yours or yours are too little to be fiddled about. Okay, you hook up with a Filipina. You don't celebrate chronic or respect her religion. Then you says you will go to bed way before New Year. He is an idiot. Right? E.T., have you ever seen the movie Good Morning Vietnam? The guy in the shiny green suit, you should play that part. I think I have that CD, Good Morning Vietnam. It's all about the Vietnam War. It's all about the Vietnam War, and it comes in 2 CDs. And it's a story about what happened to all the GIs that went to Vietnam. Yes, I've seen the movie, black and white, a very old movie, and I can somehow relate to it. But I guess Franco or Frank Battaglia does not know anything about it. Does not know anything about it. And he talks like he knows everything. He talks like he knows everything. Even the bomb that goes off, then he makes some comment over it, which is totally stupid. Right, Frank? But you did say you know a little of everything, Franco. You did say it yourself. You know a little about everything. How little do you know about everything? Or to put it more accurate, you know nothing about everything, Franco. That's exactly what you are. You try to tell other people out there that your channel is important, that you dispense information that is usable. What is usable in your life at all that you cannot get your own generator to work perfectly, and you cannot get your water pump to stop pumping when it's not in use. So what kind of knowledge do you have out there other than washing dishes, that you are afraid of bacteria or viruses infected you, that you want to use toxic paper plates? What is it all about? Aren't you being very stupid? Why don't you buy a dishwasher machine that runs on hot water, and you don't have to clean the dishes, just put it all inside in whichever compartment or whichever section there is for it, and you just have the machine run it for you, clean it for you with warm water, hot water, and it will be perfectly germs free. You're so stupid, isn't it, Franco? Frank knows only what he sees on the CNN, Clinton News Network. Clinton News Network, I call it. It's been a pathetic year for Frail. Hold up and only went to Cebu. I don't care if he lives 100-year-old. His quality of life is zero. No, Raymond. He hasn't been to Cebu for almost a year. He only went to Cebu with a white envelope, so he did not end up in SNR. The SNR mall where he can buy all his food stuff, he did not end up there. So you can see that he's not eating anything good. He's not eating anything healthy. He's not eating whatever he loves before, because his pocket is already empty. He's already broke. Right, Franco? Is that not true? More than a year. You haven't been to SNR. You're very proud to talk about it. For the last 1 year or 2025, you haven't been there. So what happened? No good food, no healthy food. Excuse me. Popeye, or complete left-wing nut job channel. I can say I never learned anything from him. Yes, true, Flying. I don't care about ethnic singers. CBCGB don't care about New York City, Seattle, or his dead gay lover Bob in Seattle. Oh, you mean the black gay partners that's also dead and he does not know about it? Oh, very sad, Franco. That is very sad. Same here, Raven, to OFC. And it hilarious. He just now see the movie, The Great Raid. Good movie. Oh. So when you talk about it, he will go and look it up, and he will go and have a have some time with the show, so that he can understand something? Or like I say, someone out there that says that Elo name is Damien, and he ran all over YouTube world looking for Damien or Elo, who is Elo out there. He spent so much of time, and he does not even notice that there's two Elo at one time in his channel. That's funny, isn't it? Until Elo informed him, hey, that is a troll channel of mine. Someone is using my name. Right, Raven, OFC from OFC. He's years behind culture, right? Exactly, he looked it up and takes it as his own. OFC Gildo, I credit ET. I tell you, he's just damn hilarious. He's just damn hilarious, and he does not know that we are all laughing at all his stupidity. And he thinks he's very smart, and he thinks he gets everything correct. Franco, whatever you said out there are all useless information. Your channel has nothing that is useful to anyone out here. Your channel is about going after everyone out there that you hate. Yeah, you hate all those people that supported Donald Trump, everyone that loves America, but you are the one that do not love your own country, Franco. You don't love your own country at all, and Philippines is going to get rid of you come February or March. You'll be get rid of, or no. He is not going back to US first. You guys out there, you got to remember, he got to pay the fine. He got to pay the fine for overstaying for 1 year. And if he cannot come up with the money to pay the fine, God bless him, Frank. God bless you. Because you're going to end up together as cellmate with Barry. You remember, Barry did not pay the overstay fine, and he ended up there. He ended up there because he overstays. That is the main reason why Barry is in the jail. Other than he owes you 250,000 pesos because he called you a pedophile 5 times. Or maybe 50 times. Now it's 5,000 times. It looks like everyone is calling you dad too. OFC, his stove top was disgusting. Dirty, yes, I know. His house is dirty. Meltdown was great. It's a bit of bacteria viruses. Stang has lived in all 3 major cities for the gays community. And he talks a lot about men's body part. So do the math. He is a gay. We all know that Frank Battaglia is a gay. Correct? If not, why do you want to talk about any other man's hood? Why are you so absorbed? Why are you so obsessed with every man's private part? Why? Because why? Because you have a little mushroom that you call yours the banana peel? We know you call it the banana peel because you did not went and have it circumcised, right, Franco? Exactly, Popeye from OFC. Popeye, absolutely. Then went to Hawaii to get used to obsess Polynesians so he can get along with Gildo. And he loves Inya. L-O, lots of love. OFC. That's enough to have your man card burn. Right? Cause you have a little mushroom, the great philosopher eating. You're all making me laugh. Yeah, that is all about Frank Battaglia. Like he wants to talk about everyone else out there. But he does not say anything about himself. He talks about James not getting along with the wife, not getting along with the Cambodian girlfriend. He talks about Jay and his craziness and his posting of the few pieces of paper that he said is a lie, it's not true. Frank Battaglia, that information is legit. Frank Battaglia, that information is legit. But I can only say one thing to you, Frank. You will not be able to get hold of Jay because we know how the systems works in the Philippines. So by the time the paper or you submit the paper that reaches the courthouse, it will be about 6 months or more. You have to remember you're on waiting list no more than 4 months. So Jay still have an excess of 2 months before you can get hold of him. So go ahead, do the submission, spend some money for the lawyer, Frank, and try to get Jay. We will all just sit back and see what is going to happen, whether you can get hold of Jay, or are we all going to laugh at your stupidity, spending another 500 to 600 pesos just to get hold of Jay's ass. Right, Franco? Do the maths yourself. You know your 1 year is almost up. And when your 1 year is up, you know what is going to happen. Or maybe earlier. Very much earlier. Before the month of March. Right? So you are having anxiety attacks every day. So you're popping all your hypertension pills into your mouth. You see, when you have all sorts of chemicals from high blood, from diabetics, from hypertension, to the pills that you use for sleeping, you put it all together in a bundle and throw it inside your mouth, and you think it's going to work. Chemical reaction, interaction with each other, those tablets, those pills, and you think it's going to function for you? Too many of it inside your body is going to only kill you. It's not going to help you, Franco. So, enjoy all those chemicals or all those toxics that you keep putting or dropping or throwing inside your mouth, and you think you're going to get any healthier, any stronger, any better? One thing for sure, you keep on throwing all of this inside your mouth, you're going to get cancer. You're going to get cancer, Franco, when you put everything inside your mouth, because they are all chemicals. They are all chemicals. And chemicals, what? Kills your body, your antibodies. And when you do not have any antibodies to protect your red cell, what is going to happen? You guess it. You guess it. I'm not going to guess it for you. Or maybe both the cells, so you will be killing red and white, because we do not know what's inside those pills. So you could be killing the red cells together with the white cells, and you're left with no antibodies inside your body system, and eventually you will die too. Right? Franco, have you thought about it? Have you really thought about it? You know you're having problems with diabetics, with high blood, with liver problem, with kidney problems. So, is it not true? That's why you're very health conscious. You're afraid of bacteria, you're afraid of viruses, but you're not afraid of toxins. Wow! Toxins you're not afraid of. All those chemical pills. Wow! Including your paper plates. E.T. Yes, a real man can self-critique. You are correct. Frank did the draft dodge. He volunteered a gay army. Oh, the rainbow one, the rainbow one, the rainbow march, the rainbow march. Correct. I do remember about the rainbow march, the pride flag. Right, Franco, are you holding up one, the pride flag? That's why he does not like Donald Trump. What Donald Trump is doing to America is what most of the presidents should be doing. Getting rid of all those criminals, hardcore, killers, murderers, rapists. They are all over America. And why do you want this type of people to be around in America? Why not like the situation when in the 70s, the 80s, where everyone is very happy, go about with their life, enjoying. Now, even if you want to walk the street of New York, you got to look back and see who is following you and who is going to attack you. But not Frank. He's not afraid of that. Because why? He likes to be like Biden, senile, conjunctivitis, cannot remember what is being said. Like most of the time, he does not know what he's talking about. I'm happy with a leader, not lifelong politicians. Yes, that's true. I love Trump and Daddy Trump. My 401k and such are doing great. Yes. And there's one thing about what? There's one thing he says about Big E. Yes. And when Big E says that he got another 20% higher, he does not like Big E. He does not like Big E to get extra money. You see, these are the type of characters like Frank Battaglia, which should be put into the Venezuelan prison. Yeah. Or is it the El Salvador prison, which is more accurate, correct, Franco? El Salvador, where you have the president over there that keeps all the MS-13 and all the hardcore killers in one place where they behave and cannot do anything to the public. But you do not like it. You want your president to be killed. Hopefully, Kesh Patel will send you there to the MS-13 bunch of killers. And you'll have a good life there together with them. Servicing every one of them that needs to be serviced by you. Right, Franco? So now you wish you will be dead before you reach or arrive at El Salvador. I'm happy for anyone gaining wealth. Yes. Like I said, good health, good all the best in life, good fortune. But no. Frank has a very different idea. Because Frank is just another freeloader, as you all call him. Want everything for free. And that is done by the Biden administration. and he wants it to continue. But Donald Trump is removing all those nonsense to all this nonsense character like Frank Battaglia, and he's not happy about it. Because why? He wants to be a freeloader forever until he dies. Frank, you won't live to go to America. I can promise you that. You will die in where Barry is. Because why? That is where all your drama will be. Not outside in YouTube world. Not outside in YouTube world. The real drama will begin when you end up with Barry Franco. And that is very real and very true. The real drama. Because you get away in YouTube world. But you don't get away when you becomes Barry cellmate. You remember that. It's going to be fun to have you inside there. So you will realize that life is not the same. Like you can trash, badmouth everyone over what? Some electronic media, and you think you're a man? But Stan has low income and jealous. Yeah, because he works in the park and he denies that he works in the park, and he says, but Popeye also works in the park. Is it true? Franco, you know that Popeye is a veteran. You know that Nico is a veteran. Are you one of them? Are you a veteran also? I guess you're not, isn't it? So if you're not a veteran, you'll end up in the parks, isn't it? Because your education level is also not that, what is that, at the top. You make a lot of mistakes. You tell things that makes no sense. You did not research anything that is true. Whatever you said out there is a pile of garbage, as you call it, informations. Is that true? Trump is also concerned about Venezuelan being friends with Russia and China, selling oil to enemies. Thanks, no, zero. That is true. Venezuela have the largest oil field. Venezuela has the largest oil field. And if Trump were to just take over the country and run the president out and make use of the oil for the benefits of the Venezuelan, I do agree. Because at the present moment, the president of Venezuela is not using it for the country benefits. Is using it for his own benefits. So to run him out and take over the country and have someone to manage for themselves, for the country usage, is very good. That one I do agree with you, Frank Circus. Because a lot of people do not know what is going on and what is happening. They do not know. And you have a lot of social media, mass media out there that are telling all the American lies. They are telling all the American lies. None of it is true. All of it is because of the narrative that they want to get rid of Trump. Because why? It's their pockets they are going to take care of. Like the Amazon boss. You know the Amazon boss. And of late, you know about Bill Gates. Yeah, his Windows 11 is going to die and no one is going to use it anymore. Most of them have changed. Most of them have moved out and they have moved over to Linux. I always say one thing. The world is going to change completely when Huawei, you know the handphone, when Huawei runs his operating system Harmony, which is an open platform, not like Windows, you see, iPhone is going to diminish too. No one wants to pay. No one wants to pay for the license. You see, Microsoft is using the window like we all purchase the phone. Any phone that you purchase, you got to pay for a license fee to register Windows into your handphone. And after you throw it away and you buy a new one, you got to re-register again. That's why Bill Gates are getting all the monies. It's just that no one is telling you about it. I always said, when Harmony OS system is working and is free for everyone, that's the end of Bill Gates. I'm a retiree veteran with a pension. And yes, I work at the park baseball field doing irrigations and got a pension from that too. That means you got double pensions. 2 pensions. One from the military, one that is from the public service, the park basement field that you're doing. That's good, Popeye. But all we know is that Franco only says, you're working at a park, but he did not describe anything about it. He did not describe. And if you were to endorse or register yourself for the military, which most of them does, before the age of 20, and you say you work 20 years, in other words, when you retire from the military, you're only 40 years old. You're only 40 years old. And you can work up to 60. So you got another 20 years that you can service the public. But what about this Franco? Frank Battaglia? What about you? What about you? You talk so much about everyone out there. I'm talking about you the whole day today, about you, Frank Battaglia. Why don't you come here and answer all the questions? I did not block you. But you got no balls. You got lizard eggs between your legs. And you try to be a man in your channel, telling or talking stupid things that make no sense and no knowledge at all. Why do you go after Jim? Why do you go after Jim's wife? Why do you go after Mick Fisher? Why do you go after Big E? Because Big E loves Trump, 20% more income. Why do you go after Nico? Yeah, Big E talk about it. Nico get injured during his time of service. What about you? You got the balls to talk about everyone. But you did not serve in the military, in the Navy. What did you serve? In the park picking up condoms? Wow. So you're a man? You're not a man at all, isn't it? That's right, E.T. And I have not applied for Social Security yet. Lots of love to you, Popeye. Lots of love. But you see, Frank Battaglia does not know anything. He does not have a life at all, other than Hawaii, Seattle, New York, because he got to run away when the letters come looking for him. Yeah, he got to run away from New York to Seattle, Seattle to Hawaii, Hawaii back to New York, New York back to Seattle, because he runs in circles. Because why? When the letter comes, he got to run. That's what you are, a coward, right, Frank Battaglia? And you talk a lot about everyone, that serves in the army. So, where do you stand? Frank Battaglia, where do you stand? You don't like your own country? You belittle? You want your president to be killed? What have you got? Nothing? Why are you running away from America? Like you said, most of them run away from America, ended up in Philippines and become a fugitives. What about yourself, Frank Battaglia? Are you not running away from your own country, from Hawaii, ended up in Bantayan Island, being a fugitive, hiding away because of the 60,000 US fine that you did not pay to your neighbor? And you said the rest of them are all fugitives? They got something else to run away from? What about you, Franco? Wow, you don't answer the question, but you talk like you are a man out there. So the question is, are you a man at all, Franco or Frank Battaglia? Stan has been running his whole life because of his big mouth. Yes, he's bad mouthing everyone. He's saying that Americans that run away from US ended up in the Philippines, like Brevis, has got issue in their own home country. But he did not realize that he is also one of the fugitives out there that is also running away from his own country because of the 60,000 he owes the neighbor in Hawaii. Correct, Frank Battaglia? So you're also fugitives like the rest of them. But I don't know other people's issue. I know yours. You've been, everyone has been talking about you. So I'm also reminding you, Frank Battaglia, are you not running away from US? And are you not a fugitive now hiding in Bantayan Island in the Philippines for the past 10 years? Is that not true? Is that not true? And why do you want to badmouth everyone else if it's not you? You see, like I always say, when you have issue that is the same with any other people, you like to talk about it. So when you have issue that is exactly happening to you, you will talk about other people's manhood. You will talk about their mushroom, like you have one. You will talk about the magnifying glass, midnight. You say, Jace, order it. What? Is that for your own usage? Because yours is also a little mushroom that you cannot find at night at 10 plus p.m. when you go to the toilet and you need a magnifying glass to see how large is yours, Frank Battaglia? Why do you go talking about it at 10 when everyone is asleep? Because why? You're a pervert? You have the same issue? Like you say, Jays have it? So yours is also a little mushroom? Like you say, Jays got a little mushroom? So now, whose one is smaller? The question is, whose mushroom is smaller? Frank Battaglia? Yours or Jay? The answer, you can only answer. I can't answer for you. I'm not attacking you, Frank Battaglia. I'm just letting you know what you said out there about others. You have the same issue. You have the same problem. You just cover it up with other people's names. That's all. They don't have any issue. You make it an issue with others. So, why have you got to talk about everyone out there but not yourself, Frank Batagalia. Why do you have to talk about everyone else out there? Because you got the same problems? You got the same issue? Is it not true? Like you being called a pedophile, you get very upset and you put Barry in jail because it's exactly you are one, isn't it? And you love gays because you also keep LA, right? Because gays looks very much prettier than most women out there. Is that not true? Nothing wrong with what Popeye done. Got friends who are similar. That's why I said, whatever we do out here is all wrong. Anything we say all out here is all wrong. Frank only, whatever Frank said is right and is true. The rest of us are all making up stories. The rest of us are all just telling lies. Right? Frank Batagalia, like you say, Mick Fisher is lying through the third eye. Mick Fisher is actually saying through the third eye that you are a liar, Frank Batagalia, if you do not know what the third eye refers to. Stupid Frank Batagalia. Third eye don't lie. Third eye don't tell. Third eye sees. Frank Batagalia, you must be damn stupid, isn't it? So whatever information you put out there are all a lie. Whatever Mick Fisher is saying is all true. Because you do not have the third eye. You cannot see it from the third eye. And you want to say, whatever Mick Fisher says through the third eye are all lies. I see. Mouth talk. You stupid Frank Batagalia. Is that not true? I see. Mouth talk. You're stupid Frank Batagalia. Well, that is one New Year wishes for you, Frank Batagalia. Either you end up with Barry in a couple of months. That is going to happen first if you do not have the money. And if you have the money, you will be out. You will be sent back to America. And I can tell you, Kash Patel is waiting for you at the airport. Because you are a terrorist. You want your president, Donald Trump, to be killed. So, either way, there's no window of escape for you, Frank Batagalia. There's no window of escape for you. So you wish yourself to be in my cemetery. Yes, the one that your missus by the name Princess Mary Ann Batagalia gave it to me and said that I rest in hell over there. So I'm wishing, New Year wishes that you end up there too, so that I can make use of your full body to tell everyone what you have done to this world. Like you stamp or stomp on Fasio's graves. Stang would gang around the Navy ship and offer to service all the sailors. Wow, that is good. And offer to service all the sailors. That is very good. You see, Frank Batagalia, You got nowhere else to go. You have nowhere else to go. And like my video all and my streaming, you see my damn fucking face and you hear the fucking thing I say about you. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. My coffee is finished. My story is also finished. Frank Battaglia. Don't get angry. Don't get upset. Don't get triggered. Don't get hypertension. Just enjoy what I got to say about you. Like you want to talk about everyone out there. Slim, Jolie, the baby, the danger. Are you not a danger to the 8 kids from Gildo? Not yours, that you say is your children's? That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Feeding, clothing, taking care of their children's asses at your expense, but not from your root tree that is not your children at all. And they are all going to laugh at you when you pass away, when you rest in hell in my cemetery, and no one goes there and visit you. Only what? The devils are there to accompany you, Frank Battaglia. That's all. Nothing else. Remember, he said he walks around in his underwear. Why he wants to wear the underwear around the house with children? Only a poet will do that. Or exactly the other word is sex mania. Why do you want to wear underwear when you have children around the house? Can't you wear any shorts? Be, what is that? Decent enough? Like wear a little t-shirt? Cover part of your body? Not naked? Why? You mean you go to sleep even without a t-shirt? I went to bed with this t-shirt. I wake up with it. I'm not going anywhere. So I wear it whole day long. And I will wash it. And then tomorrow I have another one. Or maybe I wash it and then when it's dry, I use the same one. Nothing wrong. It's hygienic. Why do you need so many? Why do you want to cut down so many trees and buy so many clothes where you don't use at all? There. Yeah, very true. It's all very true. So Frank, what are your New Year wishes? All of us to die? All of us dead? Barry, no, Jay will have a subpoena from you? You're going to sue him in court? You're going to take him into court and get another 250,000 like you get from Barry, which Barry did not pay you at all? And you're going to spend another 500,000 to 600,000 pesos just to get JS into the jail? Are you sure you can do it? You got to remember, your deportation order is in line. Your deportation order is in line. It's just when? February, March? And if you were to file a case, how long did you file a case for Barry before you put him there? 6 months, 1 year, 2 years? So can you wait that long before you end up with Barry together? Franco? Can you wait that long? Or are you going to waste all your money on J's. Yeah, you can win the case. You can win the case. The question is that, will you be able to get the awards? Will you be able to continue the case when you are behind bars or you're already back in US under arrest by FBI Kash Patel? What? Which one? You get J first, or you end up with Barry, or you end up in the hands of Kash Patel? Which one? Pick your choice. You have 3. No, you got one more, 4th one. The cemetery that your wife, Princess Mary Ann, that gave it to me in Butuan, you'll end up there. You got 4 choices, right? And of all the 4 choices, I guess the one in Butuan that will be the best for you. Then it will be the end of your story, Frank Battaglia. The number 4th one, the cemetery that your wife, Princess Mary Ann Battaglia, gave it to me. That's the best choice we offer to you. I'll also offer to you. Because why? Your story will end there. Rest in hell, Frank Battaglia. So we do not hear anything from you. You don't have to say anything else. You don't have to say, you stay away for 3 months and you come back and you're still, what? You're still needed, wanted, important. Give you 4 choices. One is you end up with Barry, which you don't want it to happen. One, you end up in US under Kash Patel because you want Donald Trump died. 2. 1. Are you going to be able to get hold of Jay? Which we know is not going to happen. And the final one is my cemetery that your wife, Princess Mary Ann, gave it to me. And that's the one we all want you there. So you make no more noise. We don't have to hear from you again after 3 months. And you'll be forgotten forever, Frank Battaglia. That's the best choice that we all want. That's the best choice. Because there's no suffering. There's no suffering. You don't have to worry. You don't have to have anxiety attack, Frank Battaglia. Because the word spells rest in hell. Have fun, everyone. Have fun, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. All the best. All the best. May God bless you. Take care of your health. Have a good year. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for the comments. Thank you all for being a good sports. Yeah, I enjoy it. I have a lot of laughters. I have a lot of fun. That's it. Bye-bye. Take care. See you around in New Year. Goodbye. Happy New Year from Raven Original Circus. Okay. Bye-bye. Take care.